This week I'll be doing a video reflection on members who practice the Muslim faith as well as the immigrant and refugee groups in the United States. The first question is articulate the important dimensions of Muslim American culture, their history, unique characteristics and cultural strengths, as well as implications for social work practice, and also articulate the immigrant and refugee culture and so on. So their values and family dynamics is very similar to Asian American groups. Immigrants and first generation families typically have the very collectivistic household, which plays a role into their general expectations. Since they are familiarized with how they're brought up, there's not really much any role conflict. However, as we go down to second and third generations, a lot of that conflict is brought up because of that cultural barrier. Generations have lived here in the United States who also have the faith of their parents and who practice the faith typically go through a cultural clash because they are westernized. I've had I have two close friends that talk about how religion and the religion of the Muslim faith plays a big role in the way their parents raise them, their lifestyle, what they are expected to eat and behave, and things like that. Like most immigrant families, they like to tell their kids and teach their kids the importance of education. So kids and members of these communities take education seriously in America. My friend who was a refugee, or is a refugee, she came here with her family back in the early 2000s. She faces a lot of discrimination throughout her entire duration of her staying here in the United States, as well as my other friend who was born here in Arizona, who was raised here in the United States, and yet she still faces discrimination about her Muslim faith. And it's not necessarily my friend's fault either, because events like this, conditions were developed over time, long before they were even born, with terrorist attacks all over the world and with the event of 9/11 in the United States. Society has developed in a way where groups like hers and other minority groups are marginalized. And people often associate their faith, with terrorism, which is a common misunderstanding. In regards to the implications for social work practice, there is a lot that they would bring to the table. They would, they carry a lot of weight on their shoulders, like if they're families of refugees, if they are experiencing systematic discrimination because of their faith. Those are concepts that we have to grasp and understand when working with clients such as these, as well as how much of their culture will be brought into how you as a social worker is able to interact with the client and vice versa.